Hello and welcome to your breakfast booster, and today is the first day of lockdown, so it's a very serious situation, and I thought I would just take advantage of what is available to me, which is to come out in the garden. So we are in lockdown, first full day of that, and actually first day of managing to get one of the cats on video. Nearly. Roger. Now Roger started as a burglar. Here he is. It's hard to get him on video. Roger started as a burglar, coming in stealing food, and has now been fully adopted, but he's wanting breakfast number 2. He's going to have to wait just a little bit. So I'm going through the red flags to burnout. So how do you know you might be heading for burnout? And today we've got number 6. I'm really sorry about the wobbly camera. I'm trying to do too many things. So when we think about number 6, what it's all about is when you're trying to be all things to all people all of the time. Now I know you're a superhero. And I know that you are capable of multitasking and doing loads of stuff and being incredible, but it's not sustainable. It leads to burnout. So I want you to think today about what's actually important, what can you do, and what's a bit beyond, you know, what your kind of high expectations of yourself. If there was ever a time to say, that's enough, kind of what I'm doing is good enough, then today's the day. And here we are then, officially in lockdown, and I'm thinking this could be the day that the plastic tub cupboard gets sorted. Now I know that's a little bit scary, and could take 3 days actually, and then there will be tubs without lids and lids without tubs. It's worse than odd socks ever were, I think, the whole plastic tub thing. So we really got to look at what's most important. So what's possible, what's priority, and for me it's about heightening our consciousness. This whole situation that we find ourselves in is about just being a little bit more aware of how you're feeling, what you really need, what really doesn't need to be done, but also having some routine. So I noticed I got a slight toothache yesterday, and I thought, yeah, you're not brushing your teeth properly, because I'm not seeing anybody other than Annie. I'm just kind of, well, that'll do. And I thought, no, there are some things we need to keep our routine. We need to do the right things, not because of other people, not because of who we're seeing or where we're going or how important it is, but just because it's important to ourselves. So all that self-care stuff, like keeping your claws sharp and having a run around and a scratch and a stretch. Oh, thank you, Roger, you've just reminded me we haven't had our stretch yet. So I'm going to be one-handed today, but I hope you'll join in. Don't just watch, join in. Are you ready? Stretching is really important. Stretching up, breathe in, leaning over, breathe out. Breathe into the middle, breathe out to the side. Breathe into the middle, and then roll the arms all the way back. Now we're going to do it twice, so I'm not lopsided. Breathe in, lean to one side, breathe in, lean to one side, back to the middle, roll the arms back and down, and roll the shoulders a few times. And remember, if you get stuck in one position for a long time, whether you're watching a box set or maybe you are getting out into a garden, if you're bending over for a long time, you need to bend the other way. If you're busy working, if you're one of the amazing people who need to carry on working right now because you're supporting the rest of us to stay well or to be healed, then thank you for that. You are a superhero. And sometimes you need to keep your shiny superhero pants on the inside and take some time for yourself. So I hope you'll be able to do that today and create the space for that. Oh yes, and then some news. So one of the things that I wanted to share with you is why I'm doing these morning videos. And I think as human beings, given the right circumstances, everything's falling off. Given the right circumstances, as human beings, we want to help others, and it gives us a good feeling. And I wanted to try and help in my way, just doing what I do a little bit each morning. But the thing that I noticed this morning is that I can't not do it. I had to get up and talk to you, and I realised that it's not entirely altruistic. I feel like I need this too, because we're all human, and I forget sometimes to stretch and to breathe and to take a bit of time, and I realised I'm watching too much social media. I'm doing the things I normally do, but of course usually social media is a mixture of things, but because it's constantly virus at the moment, it really is just like watching the news all the time, which I stopped doing years ago. So it's just about noticing those things, you know, and so I need this. I hope it's useful to you, but it's certainly helping me just to know that we're having a chat each morning, and it's reminding me to focus on the good things. And so Roger's having a mad half hour. So what I wanted to do is do a longer session, but so you can join in too. So on Friday at 1 o'clock lunchtime, I'm going to do a Zoom video, which means that you can log on and be a part of that. So it's going to be, I'm just thinking, what date is it? Friday. It's the 20-something of March on Friday. And 26th, 27th, 28th, I think. So happy birthday to my lovely niece Lorna on the 26th, and then we'll meet together in Zoom on the 28th. And I'm going to send the link to that to all my platforms, but if you can't find it, then do. Things popping up on my phone. It's all just real life, isn't it? Or is it just fantasy? Don't start singing. So we'll have a Zoom call. I'll send you the link. If you can't find it anywhere, then email me, pam@pamburrows.com. If you want to get all the news every Monday, then go to my website, pamburrows.com. At the bottom of every page, you can sign up for my email message, and then you'll know what I'm doing. This cat's bonkers. And I'm losing my thread. What else was I going to tell you? I think that's everything. I'd love to see you on the Zoom call on Friday, and I'll post the link for that as soon as I've made that meeting in Zoom. And it really is, it's like a Skype call. It's just a video. You click on the link, you get to the Zoom room, and if I'm not there yet, it'll say wait for the host to open, and if I am, then you'll see me. And it's just dead easy, so you can do it on your phone or tablet, laptop, whatever device you have. You just need the link to do that. So I realise I've ended up standing outside my shed, which doesn't have a lawnmower in it. It's a lovely shed for just sitting in. And a long time ago, when we first built it, Annie made me a sign for it. Oh, I don't know if I can show you that. It says Shedlington Hall. And it has a Victorian sofa in there, and it used to have tea making facilities, but it's been closed up for the winter, so I think we need to, I'll get the key tomorrow and show you in the shed. How exciting is that? I can tell you're gripped with excitement. So show me signs of spring. There's plenty happening here. Here's the empty chicken house. Am I wishing we'd got more chickens? Yes, I am. We could have had some lovely eggs. So signs of spring, I'm going to show you mine over here. I didn't mow the lawn yesterday, you might be able to tell, but here's lots and lots of primulas looking very beautiful. And there's so much bird song right now. It's utterly delightful. So anyway, that's me for now. Please let me know if you'd like to be on the Zoom call. And it means that you can talk to me and say hi, and we can have some interaction, because that's what we all love and need more of right now. So stay safe, and you're eating my notes. Ow, ow. We haven't quite trained Roger yet, he's still biting. But I wanted to let you know that you are a star. You are doing the best you can with what you've got. Star standing for someone truly amazing, yes, really. And don't feel downgraded that today is a silver star, because my point being that sometimes having the one that everybody else wants is less important than having the one that matches your outfit. I'm just feeling a bit crazy today. Maybe it's the fresh air. I hope you have a good day. and that you find little spaces to do nice things and don't drive yourself crazy. I'll see you tomorrow around 8 o'clock.